Imagine this. You've been taking magnesium for weeks, maybe even months. You were told it was good for fatigue, for sleeping better, for anxiety, for cramps, and yet you don't notice anything. Or worse, you feel the same, a bit off, or even with digestive discomfort. And then you think something very normal. Okay, magnesium just doesn't work. But let me tell you something important right now. Magnesium does work. What doesn't work is the way most people are taking it. Probably you too. And it's not your fault. Almost nobody explains this properly. Stay with me, because in this video you're going to understand exactly why it hasn't worked for you. And more importantly, what you need to change so it actually starts to make sense. And pay attention, because before the end I'll tell you about the silent mistake that makes even people who think they're doing everything right still notice absolutely nothing. But first, here's a quick solution, in case you only remember one thing from this video. If you're taking magnesium oxide, that's one of the main reasons you don't feel any difference. Now, yes, let's really understand it. Magnesium is one of the most important minerals in your body. It's involved in more than 300 biochemical reactions and plays a role in your muscles, your nervous system, your sleep, your energy, and how you handle stress. And yet, it's one of the most misunderstood supplements. Because if it's so important, the question is obvious. Why do you and so many people take it for months without noticing any benefit? The answer isn't just one thing. It's several small mistakes that, when combined, make magnesium pass through your body without doing much at all. The first mistake is the most common and probably the most serious, thinking that all magnesium is the same. You go to a pharmacy or an online store, you see a bottle that says magnesium. The price is low, so you buy it. Magnesium oxide. It's cheap, it's the most sold, and it's also the worst absorbed. This is where many people already lose the game without realizing it. Magnesium oxide barely enters your cells. It goes through your digestive system and comes out almost the same way it went in. That's why you might say things like, "It gives me diarrhea," "I don't notice anything," or "It doesn't sit well with me." It's not that magnesium doesn't work for you, it's that form of magnesium. There are much better absorbed forms like citrate, bisglycinate, malate, or threonate. When your body can actually absorb it, the story changes. But here comes the mental trap. Many people switch the type, and still don't notice anything. Why? Because the second mistake comes into play, the time of day. Magnesium isn't neutral. It doesn't act the same at every hour. If you take it in the morning, in a rush before heading to work, expecting to feel calmer, it's normal that all you notice is heaviness. Or if you take it right before a heavy meal, or mixed with other supplements that interfere, the effect gets diluted. Your body works in rhythms, and magnesium does too. For relaxation, rest, or better sleep, it usually works much better in the afternoon or at night. For muscular or physical support, some people tolerate it better earlier. Taking it the wrong way doesn't make it dangerous, but it does make it useless. And here comes another key point. Magnesium is not a sedative, and it's not a magic pill. That's the third mistake, expecting immediate effects. If you take it for 2 days and say, "I don't notice anything," that's normal. Magnesium doesn't work like a painkiller. It's a regulator, and it works in the background. Your body needs time to rebalance and refill deficiencies. Quitting too early is one of the most common reasons why magnesium doesn't work. But there's another extreme that's just as problematic, thinking that more is better and increasing the dose without understanding how your body responds. Then digestive discomfort appears, bloating, uneasiness, and that's where many people give up. But we still haven't reached the real core of the problem, because even if you choose a good form, take it at the right time, and stay consistent, sometimes you still don't notice anything. This is where the silent mistake comes in, the one almost nobody explains. Magnesium doesn't work alone. Your body is a system. If you're deficient in vitamin D, if your potassium is low, or if you live under chronic stress, magnesium gets used up faster than it comes in. It's like trying to fill a glass with a hole in the bottom. It doesn't matter how much you take. If the context isn't right, it won't work. That's why the real solution isn't just take magnesium. It's choosing a well-absorbed form, taking it at the right time, being consistent, and taking care of the overall context. Magnesium is a support, not a crutch, and now, finally, you know how to use it properly.